So is this the kind of stuff you cover on your blog, LeenaEats.com?
Yeah, how racist is your blog?
Actually, I am a big fat racist. I think I think everyone's a little bit racist. And as someone who has suffered from racism in my life, I think it's fair that I am a proud racist.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like...
I like that whole, no, let's not close the circle.
No,
keep it going.
Let's just keep it going. Actually, no, he asked, I'm saying.
Way to pay it forward.
My blog is a little bit racist. No, I occasionally, I cover restaurants on there. I cover, I cook and bake a lot, so I put that on there. And I occasionally put, gastronomic ponderings. I recently put a blog up there about school lunches and whether people think the government should regulate and tell them what to eat.
Do you do food reviews and stuff?
Occasionally.
Do you ever go, this food was gastronomical?
No. He did a hand gesture with that too.
That's what sold it.
You guys are lucky you're not watching this. You really are.
That was a little embarrassing.
No, I don't really... For my career, for what I want to actually get paid for, I'm not really into the restaurant criticism kind of field. Just I feel like it's so subjective. It's one person's opinion, and actually, restaurant critics, when they're really famous and at really well-known publications, they get death threats. People. Yes, it can be a dangerous job if you're in San Francisco or in New York City or something like that. They get their panties in a bunch if you don't like their general chow. So
you want to cover more about...
Just general chow. What do you serve here? Pretty much everything. General chow.
A lot better than the General Lee.
No, it looks like General Tso's
that's racist.
was created in New York City.
Yep. New York City.
In 1972
That
by
chaps my eye.
an immigrant named T.T. Wang.
I do indeed.
By B.T. Wang?
T.T. Wang.
B.T. Wang.
Wayne?
He was a folk singer in the early
wait.
70s, if you remember.
Are you saying Wayne? Like he was one of the Wayans brothers?
Wang.
Oh,
Wang.
okay. I was like, was it Damon or Marlon? They
Homie.
both cracked
Homie
up.
the Clown, actually. So
Damon Wayans really knew his Chinese.
let's talk about fat kids then.
Fat kids.
Do you know a thing or two about fat kids? Do you know a couple of them?
I actually know some fat kids, yeah.
Why are they so damn fat?
How did that happen?
All those kilojoules that they're eating from the tin
Well,
can.
It's the fact that we in America don't eat any actual food.
Is it corn?
Yeah,
Is it because of corn?
it's all the... corn is a big part of it, but that would take years and years for me to explain that. But basically, yeah, we eat too many processed foods, basically.
It's a high fructose corn syrup. That's what I've been telling you.
Have you seen those commercials where they're telling you it's okay to eat high fructose corn syrup?
I have not seen those.
High fructose corn syrup put me through college. And I'll be goddamned if I
My dad was a high fructose corn syrup.
Well, I used to put it on my pancakes.
He used to
That's
grow
why
it.
I was a fat kid. But no, I want some medium fructose, just kind of like average fructose corn syrup. Do they make that still?
None of the high.
Like low fructose corn syrup? I don't know. Would that taste as good?
I don't know.
If it wouldn't taste as good, then fuck it.
So then, second question on that: why are those damn kids? Why are those fat kids? Why do they have so many allergies?
Why do they have so many allergies?
Yeah, they're always sneezing.
Wow,
he's I just hate kids. No, peanut allergies and
I really don't know.
You don't know anything about that?
Well, I don't really know where food allergies stem from. I think a lot more people say they have food allergies than actually do. But if you're eating a peanut and you're blowing up like a freaking blowfish,
you're probably not.
Probably an allergy.
Is that
probably an
right?
allergy. I know a lot of people are getting sick more nowadays just by eating, the stuff that you could buy at the basic grocery store, and that's because the way a lot of meats are raised and a lot of foods are processed, it's not healthy. They try to raise cows on grain, and their stomach wasn't made to process it. That's where the corn comes in. So, but it makes them fatter quicker, and it makes more marbling, which people tend to like. So they keep feeding them corn. The cows get sick. They pump chemicals into the cows. Then they kill the cows, and then you eat the cows and the chemicals. And
is this part of what PETA's been saying to me? I really should stop and listen.
I think PETA had something to do with your fur coat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've only been looking at the ads. I only read it for the ads.
Whenever they're naked people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather go bare than wear fur. I don't know what it's all about, but I'm with them.
I would as well.
I hate fur. I despise it.
So, but you think that allergies are real? Because they say that there's more allergies now.
Do you think that allergies are real? Is that what you just asked?
What about attention deficit disorder?
Do you think that someone could really die without an EpiPen? You really
What
think
is
that
what
could
is
happen?
what are those? But like people are like gluten. How do you get allergic to gluten? If any of our listeners are out there are allergic to gluten, why?
Why?
What's your problem?
It's a lifestyle choice.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
a lifestyle.
just like being gay,
It's a
man.
choice.
Exactly. Just like
I was not born a gluten allergier.
Say that again. Say that again.
I was not born
Were you
gluten Algiers. I was
going to say you're telling us you weren't born in Algiers?
no,
I believe
like gluten.
celiac is the term here.
What are the
nice one.
I used to date a girl that said she was allergic to shellfish, and I never got to test it. But
He kept trying to take things in there, but she's
sleeping
just
and
too good.
he's army crawling with the shrimp in it. Just like waving it on
the shrimp is like dangling above her
Nothing's
mouth.
happening. He shoves
She
it up her
wakes
nose.
up. What are you doing? Nothing. You're dreaming. Go back. Go back. It's okay. Go back. Eat the shrimp. But I heard that was iodine. Is that true?
What?
That she's allergic to iodine?
You're all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm trying to follow you. I'm trying. It's hard.
She also said she was allergic to iodine. Also,
Wow.
didn't get to test that.
Also,
Have
one
you
time
tried-
she cut her knee open. And I was just like, oh, let's get some iodine on that. She's like, no! Well, I can't drink it.
Have you tried the Tim Tam? Lovely.
They are delicious. No, I mean, I'm with Dustin here. I imagine that there are kids who are like 9, 10 years old who've never had like an actual strawberry. You know, they've had strawberry flavoring their whole lives. They've never had like real pieces of fruit. You know.
Yeah,
So
it took me till I was in my 20s that I tasted a green bean that didn't come from a can.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
I didn't know green beans didn't have that metallic taste naturally.
Right.
Yeah.
My grandparents grew them, so I was a
Yeah,
little
we-
spoiled
we-
when it came to the beans. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of
Fair enough.
bullshit to me.
Oh,
And did you know that broccoli wasn't real?
Will you get off of this?
They made it. They invented that.
Well,
Did you learn that in
yeah.
your fancy school?
I guess not.
God never-
I did not get my money.
God
for it.
never
Exactly.
made. God never
You
made
should have stuck
broccoli.
around for that 5th year. The broccoli year. When it all comes out. There are tons of food that were Twinkies didn't grow.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't grow either.
Oh, good. I'm glad we cleared this up.
I was in my 20s until I had a Twinkie that didn't taste like metal.
Wow.
The hell are you getting with Twinkies?
Well, he lived under power lines. Everything tasted like metal.
Okay, so you're running a podcast now.
I am. Called Chicken and Waffles.
Is it all about chicken and waffles?
No.
Or do you switch off each episode?
It's,
Yeah, because this podcast is all about Peoria.
it is.
Would you?
I thought it smelled like stale Pop-Tarts in here. It's Peoria.
Oh.
If you've ever been to Peoria, they have
No.
the brewery there,
Yeah.
and it smells like stale Pop-Tarts.
We're
I'm just saying.
woefully ill-informed on the name of our show.
You are. No, my podcast is about food. It's kind of food news, food humor, a little bit of everything. And I call it Chicken and Waffles because there's at least 2 points of view at all times. Sometimes you get a little chicken, sometimes you get a little waffle, sometimes you get them together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's also that
I
great
thought it was-
restaurant in L.A., Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle.
Right.
There's also some on the south side of Chicago.
That's true.
I
Some in
like chicken and
Colorado,
waffles.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
I assumed that it was called Chicken and Waffles because sometimes you're too afraid to take a point of view, and sometimes you keep changing your mind.
Fair enough.
Waffle.